You want to become your best self in 2024. You're watching all these videos on YouTube about how to level up for the new year, how to become your best self. Well, I have been watching a lot of those videos and I just condensed everything they've said into one video. So you don't need to watch another video about self-development or how to level up in 2024. This is the only one you're going to need. I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm not going to spoon feed anything to you or sugarcoat anything for you guys. I want you guys to become your best self in 2024. I'm going to cut all the BS and I'm going to give it to you raw. You want to level up in 2024? This is the video for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mariam. I'm just a girl who likes to talk about self-development and all things about becoming your best self. If you're listening to my podcast, hey guys, welcome back to the It Girl Diaries. Let's get into the video. So, if we want to level up for 2024, there's going to be a lot of re-evaluation and a lot of journaling. First thing I want to say is that if you are new to self-development, I advise you to do this journaling in as much detail as you can. I assume that you haven't done any journaling for the new year, but if you are quite into it and you've done a lot of journal prompts over the years, then you don't have to do as much, because I'm assuming that your plans are very similar to the plans that you had in previous years. I'm going to make this really simple for you, and if you want to do the journaling, but a simple WWW and EBI. WWW basically means what went well. So you're basically going to do it's probably going to be a long list, but what went well in 2023, even better if in 2023, and it's basically just the most simplest evaluation you could ever do. Obviously, because it's simple, the more in detail you go, the better. But if you guys are lazy, if you're lazy, you better get your ass up. But if you know that you don't have that much time, you're not really a general person, what went well, even better if, could be very, very beneficial. Another thing could be what stopped me from achieving my goals in 2023. So anything that stops you achieving your goals, for example, like peer pressure, social influence, procrastination, anything that stops you, I need you guys to research about how to stop doing this thing. So if, for example, if it was procrastination and you just couldn't be motivated to do it, watch videos, learn about procrastination, why you actually procrastinate, so you can get over that and stop procrastinating. Because a lot of the reason why we haven't achieved our goals yet is literally either because we procrastinated, we didn't actually take the actions or steps, or we just didn't believe ourselves, or because we were working hard but we just had a really bad technique. I feel like that's the most reasonable options out, and one could happen because of the other. So you could have procrastinated because you didn't believe in yourself, or you could have not taken action because you didn't believe in yourself. There's a snowball of one of those three, around those three reasons. You could do a wheel of life, or basically write every single area in your life. So you can do money, your physical looks, your career. Basically just rate everything out of 10 and how you want everything to be in 2023. So for example, if your career is a 5 out of 10, I'll be by the end of 2024, I'm going to be a 6 out of 10. I'm going to be a 9 out of 10, for example. This is so important, but write down your ideal self. I have literally talked about this at least, guys, I know you're probably sick of me showing you this template, but write down your ideal self and write it to the T. And you guys go in so much detail. So in mine, I did detail what do I do when I wake up in the morning? What type of relationship am I in? What type of clothes do I dress in? What type of room? What do I do on a daily basis? What do I look like? How do I speak? How do I present myself? If you want to go physical, what's my hair like? What's my teeth like? What do I smell like? How do I speak? How do I talk? How do I interact with other people? You guys need to go into detail. And the thing is, this is not a thing where you're gonna be reading it every single day. You could, but it's just a thing to remind yourself. So every time you're feeling yourself going off track, you can look at this list of how you want to be, to remind yourself to be like that. Another really good way to inspire you, because obviously inspiration will get you throughout the whole entire 2024, but to inspire you for the beginning of 2024 and to actually motivate you to do things I'm going to tell you in this video. I'll give you guys a quick little anecdote. So 2021 to 2022 transition was the best, and I feel the reason why I did that is because I watched Euphoria at this time. I literally became so obsessed with Maddie, and I was also obsessed with Kali Uchis at the time. So I literally shifted my identity to become like Maddie, and that's why my glow up era for 2022 was so intense. Because when you watch a TV show or a movie, you start to adopt the characterisms of your favorite character. I guys need to do that, but in a positive way. To expose yourself to people who live, the trophy wife lifestyle they want to live, or the high class, vintage lifestyle, whatever lifestyle you want to live. Expose yourself to movies and films like that, so you can first of all immerse yourself and make you think that you're living that life. I need you guys to create a vision board. So I have a vision board up there, And my vision board is split into 5 different categories. I have school, social media, money, spirituality, me as like a nice human being, and I think it's actually 7, sorry, the gym. So I need you guys to make small little vision boards for like each area of your life. So like I did it, you can do it the same thing. And just, if you live in the UK, just go to like Hobbycraft, get like an A3, and I think go A1 big ass like foam sheet. Print out your 6 or however many vision boards you have for the different areas of your life. Print it out, stick it with a glue stick, put 2024 in the middle and just stick it on your wall. Make sure you have affirmations in there as well. And every single day, I need you guys to put this vision board somewhere you can see every single day. I see this vision board every single day. Like, there's not a day I go without seeing it, because first of all, it's right in front of my mirror. Second of all, it's really big. So every single day, I need you to look at this vision board and think, what area in my life am I enhancing today? So if you know you're going to the gym, you know you're enhancing the area of your life where you want to get a good body. If you know you're studying, if you know you're working in a business, like every single day, I need you guys to be doing at least one thing that's on your vision board that's going to attract you towards your goals. So every single day I look at it, I'm like, what am I going to do today, which is on my vision board, which will let me become like my dream self. I am not going to sit here and spoon feed you guys and be like, oh, you need to drink more water. Oh, you need to go to the gym. Oh, you need to become more nice. Like, everybody knows this. You need to eat more. Like, everybody knows what they need to do. But the problem is, 3 things I mentioned in the beginning of this video is that they always procrastinate, don't believe in themselves, or they just don't have the motivation and action to do these things. I need you to write a massive list of everything that you know you need to buckle down, and you know that you want it to be buckled down by the end of 2024. If you know you want that business started by the end of 2024, write it down. I want this business started. So first of all, I need to write like a big list, make it like 10-20 things. Then I need you to go back to that list and cross out everything that's not important. I don't mean like actually scribble it out, but just like highlight the things that are actually like you truly want to achieve. Because sometimes we overestimate ourselves and like we say we have a list of 20 like 100 things, and then we never achieve anything because it's too much. And with all these things that you've highlighted, I need you to go on another page and write down 3 maximum 3 steps you're going to take to achieve this goal. And people make it so complicated, like, bro, and let's say you want to start a podcast, literally 3 steps you need to do: record the podcast, edit the podcast, post it. So simple to do these things. Or your goal is to want to go to the gym. All you have to do, get a gym membership, go to the gym. Okay, editing Mariam here. I sound quite ignorant in this, 'cause I'm just saying that, oh, it's so easy to do all these things. But like, obviously it's easy to start these things, but it's not easy to keep them consistent. But what I'm telling you guys here is that it's so easy to start to do something. So all these things that you're planning and worrying in your head, being like, oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Just start. If you want to make money, even if you're in a poor country, start like doing stuff on the street. Obviously, I'm from a first world country, so it's hard for me to say that. But like, instead of you thinking about the most complicated thing about how you're going to bench press 200 kg or how you're going to be making £1 million per year, think about how you're going to make $10 today. Start small, because everybody thinks so far ahead. They overestimate themselves and be like, what can I do today, which is so easy for me to do, and that's going to align me with my goal, so I can at least start. When you start, any type of struggles, any type of research, any type of extra things you have to do will come along after you start. But for now, just start. The reason why it's so complicated is you add all these externalities and you say all these things, but I need to do this, I need to do that. Bro, that's just making you procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate. If you put it into 3 easy steps, there's no way you're going to tell me that you cannot do this thing. If your goal is to become better academically, 3 things you need to do: flip in, get all the stuff you need to revise or study, find the environment you're going to study in, and flipping study. It's not that hard. I don't need to go on hours watching what's the best studying technique. Just study, because you will find the mistakes and you will learn your mistakes as you go along. You need to flip and fail. You need to fail. There's no way you're going to succeed in life if you don't fail. So 3 actionable steps. And obviously in those steps they could be like even smaller steps. So example, you want to start a business, it will be like, oh, research about the business, but obviously it's going to be like a lot of like research that you have to do. So it could be research about how to market, research how to talk to customers or how to talk to clients. That's going to be inside the research. But if you just have that big research thing in your 3 steps, then later on in the line when you're actually fully ready to actually research, then you can make little smaller increments. But right now on your page, when you're making your 3 actionable steps, just make it easy, clear, concise. The reason why I told you not to scribble out all the goals, list of 20 goals that you had on your sheet, is because with me, I did this exact same thing. And guys, even though I had like 10, 20 goals and I wasn't really focused on them, I indirectly achieved them. So one of my goals was to start a podcast. I did not highlight that as my big goal, but I still ended up doing it anyways. And because I was focusing on my 3 big and main goals, everything else was just a snowball effect. Like normally our goals are literally just this one big thing. We want to level up in life. But then like we have all these like branches that come down, and when you start doing one thing, another thing happens. So if you want to eat healthy, but you also want to go to the gym, when you start going to the gym, you'll just automatically start eating healthy. If you want to become smarter or read more books, if you start studying more, automatically you'll just start reading more books. So it's a snowball effect, and it's a kind of book effect. So you don't have to focus on these small little goals, like so incremental, be like, oh, I want to become more prettier. But naturally, if you work on your health, you will become more prettier. You know what I mean? I want to go into a little bit of spirituality. One thing I want you guys to learn, if you want to level up in 2023, is the freaking law of assumption. And I know everybody likes to talk about the law of attraction, but the law of assumption is the law of attraction's bigger, better, sexier, faster, smarter, easier older sister. The law of assumption is literally like the best manifestation technique, and I think it's becoming more popular now. But ban law of attraction, law of assumption is where it's at. So learn more about that. The most simple like YouTuber you can watch for law of assumption, even though there's a lot more like spiritual stuff under it, is either Sammy Ingram, she explains it really simply, or Hyla on YouTube. Focus on the law of detachment. One thing I've realized this year is that when I start over obsessing about things, I literally get them like that. With the law of assumption that I practice is that I will obsess over my goal. I want to be affirming for like a week straight. Then I literally forget about it, live my life. Telling you, it may not come in 1 week, it may not come in 2 weeks, but as soon as I forget about it, it's not on the forefront of my mind anymore. That's when I get it. When you focus on something so much, it's just like it shows that you have a lack of it. So let's say you're praying. Let's think about something that somebody could want. So let's say a new phone. I wanted a new phone, and when I was focused on the fact that, oh, I want a new phone, just highlighted the fact that I didn't have the new phone. And with a law of assumption, you have to act as if you have what you have already. So as soon as you start acting normal and living your life normally, it's like having a new phone is something that's normal to you. Like, you're not thinking, when you actually have a new phone, you're not actually thinking about having it all the time. So when you actually get it, so when you start acting as if like, oh, I don't care, like it will come, like that's when it's going to come to you. So focus on the law of detachment. Do research into a religion or philosophy. I can't personally comprehend how people are just like don't have any belief in the world and just believe that we're existing. Before like having a belief in a religion or philosophy, first of all, helps with like manifestation a lot more faster when you put like the power in someone else's hands. But obviously, let's not like put all the power, because you know you're still powerful as yourself. But having a religion or spirituality, or just a belief that you have, a belief system, can be really beneficial in manifesting and having your dream life. Hey y'all, editor Mariam here. Another thing I quickly wanted to say is that I want you guys to do research into like energies and stuff, and how much that like affects your successfulness. Like, think about all the people who are successful. They know like the stuff that normal people don't know. They know about energy transfers. They know about like meditation and the spiritual realm and how much that really helps in manifesting your dream life. So learn about these type of things, because they know things that the normal people don't. And what they know that normal people would never believe in this type of stuff. They wouldn't believe in like quantum jumping and reality shifting, but they know it's true. You know, the CIA documents that the government are hiding about how shifting is real. Research into that, because only the top 0.1% will know about these energy stuff, and that's the reason why they're successful. Environment, guys, your environment can make you or break you. So there can be your environment in your room. Is your room the room that you have on your Pinterest board, Obviously, if your room is like a flipping mansion, then obviously it's not going to be like that. But like, you need it to make it feel as if it is a mansion. I need you guys to make your room like your safe, sacred space, like the type of room you know your dream self will live in. If your dream self walked in right now into a room, would she actually stay here, or would she leave and be like, nah, this is real ghetto, I can't stay here, this is too below my means, this is too below me? Girl, if it's below your dream self, then you need to fix it up. Your environment can also include the people that you are around. So I'm not saying that you should cut off all your friends if they're bad for you, but just make sure you focus more on alone time than being out with your bitch ass friends all the time. I need you guys to also live below your means. Just focus living a life of minimalism, because 1,000 years ago, we didn't have flipping Birkin bags and flipping Range Rovers. And this is basically me saying that money doesn't buy happiness. But like, this is a economic theory, the law of diminishing marginal unity. But basically, you know, when you get something after wanting it for so long, you start deep in that, like, you actually, the thought of you having it is better than you actually having it. I just need you guys to remember this every time you're really like wanting something, and just fall in love with the journey rather than the destination. Because like, you could be wanting to lose weight so badly, and then you lose the weight and just like, oh, I'm still me, I'm still depressed, I still have mental health issues. And obviously being rich and having all these things can be like nice, but like, if you fucked on the inside, you fucked. So you gotta work on that first. So live below your means, don't blow all your money, stay humble queens, but also be confident. Don't let anybody bring you down. If you guys want me to make a whole entire like big journal wish list, let me know in the comments down below. I do not want you to overcomplicate living your dream life, living your best life. I wish I could like literally give you guys my brain so I can make you understand this like so simply and so easily. But first of all, girl, you are not that far away from your dream self as much as you think that you are. Second of all, 90% of the things that are hard in our lives is literally things they made up in our brain. Love you guys so much. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe so I can keep posting more. If you guys think I haven't touched on a certain topic, let me know in the comments below, and I may make a part 2 of this video before the end of the year. But love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support and all the love. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.